you're still sketching.
Yeah.
Do you always sketch? Do you still sketch?
I sketch every now and then. It's something that I'll do in my pastime. When I'm doing paperwork on the computer, I have usually a little stack of paper, like printer paper, that I have next to me. And I'll sit there when I'm taking notes on something, flip up the page, start doodling, get an idea every now and then. Like the one on the left, it's easily flippable. You could actually flip it to the left, and that shadow will be on the bottom.
Yeah.
And it'll be a little light figure standing over a shadow figure rather than the opposite.
Yeah, I love that. And you see that theme come back a lot in your work.
Mm-hmm. I've always tried, I've been trying for a long time to make a good version of that. And I haven't really gotten the mechanics down for it yet, but I really want to do something along those lines, but I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to accomplish it. But I'll figure it out one day.
Yeah. Is that part of your process? Do you find yourself sketching and then moving that to sculpture? Is there a progressive process, or?
Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. A lot of the stuff that I've made recently has never been sketched. Some things have, but it's all random. It's just like the doodles, create them from feeling. I just kind of let the feelings flow out of my hand onto a page, and every now and then I'll be like, I can make that a sculpture.
Yeah. I love that. And the one on the right is one of my favorite. I think you attempt to make that one a sculpture later. But the one in the middle, it's like all three of these have interesting character aspects to it, which go back to like animation, Toy Story.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about creating characters? I know you're just letting the feeling flow, but is there ever a time where you're trying to develop the character or think of it through a lens like that, back to that storytelling and animation phase?
No.
So this is just raw feeling, and then it becomes a character, right?
Well, yeah, and I mean, if I'm making a character, then I start making a character. If I want a scene, I'll start making a scene. I won't know where it's going. I won't know who this character is. Like, this guy was completely random, the guy in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely random. And then I gave him paintbrushes for hands and wanted him to be very proud of something that was in front of him. And so I decided that the thing that was going to be in front of him was going to be something goofy as hell.
It's funny. That's awesome. Yeah, what about the one on the right? That's an interesting one too.
Little robot head on a rocket shooting out into space from a heart.
Yeah, I see the heart a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Does that represent anything for you?
It doesn't represent anything for me all the time, but I was raised around hearts. My mom collects heart artwork that's always been around the house. There's so many sculptures, there's paintings, little installations that deal with hearts a lot. And, it's just always something that's come back through. It's almost subconscious at this point.